Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I am TK Beauty and today I'm coming to you guys with a different kind of video today. Today we're going to be talking all things eyeshadow palettes. Y'all, I have so many eyeshadow palettes that I have bought recently and last year and the year before that I really need to get some use out of, and so I wanted to just sit down with you guys and show you guys the palettes that I've picked up that I need to use. And also I want you guys to let me know what eyeshadow palettes you would like me to do makeup tutorials with. And this is also a video to hold myself accountable so that I can use my eyeshadow palettes so that I can get use out of them, because I'm not getting use out of my palettes. I'm just, honestly, I'm buying palettes. I'm buying palettes to sit in the drawer, and that's not gonna work. So before I show you guys all of the eyeshadow palettes, if you guys are not subscribed to my channel, go ahead and click that subscribe button, click that notification bell also, so that you'll know every time I upload a new video. So let's just jump right on into this video. I don't even know where to start. I guess I'm gonna start with two eyeshadow palettes I picked up towards the end of last year, because I did go on a 3-month no-buy the beginning of this year. So the first palette that I ordered last summer came this summer is by Colored Rain. It's the Safari Rain palette. Y'all, I wanted this palette. I knew when they had posted about it, it was going to be the last time that I could get my hands on it, so I hurried up and ordered it. But it took a year for this palette to get to me. That was really crazy. But I absolutely love this palette. I actually used this palette in the makeup tutorial that I did not put up for you guys before I left to go on my trip, but the packaging of this is absolutely beautiful. It gives me like those jungle, like safari vibes for sure, and the colors are absolutely stunning. I love this color story. It's absolutely beautiful. I will have to recreate the look that I was going for when I did do this makeup tutorial for you guys. It's just the lashes came out really wonky, and I just didn't want to post that. The lash is wonky today, but we're going with the program, okay? But yes, so I really need to use this again and do another makeup tutorial for you guys. Another eyeshadow palette that I picked up towards the end of last year is by Juvia's Place. It's the Coffee Shop palette. Look at this packaging, super gorgeous. Y'all, these colors, look at these colors. So beautiful. I have not used this eyeshadow palette at all. I don't even know. I may have swatched like a couple of shades in here, but that's it. So this one, I think I'm gonna probably use this one off camera, but I'll definitely use it again if you guys want to see a makeup look with this eyeshadow palette. But I think this is just such a gorgeous palette. I just could not miss out on this Coffee Shop palette. I love Juvia's Place eyeshadow palettes. They have some really beautiful eyeshadow palettes. I may actually even use this for church tomorrow. We'll see. Okay, another palette that is absolutely beautiful that I wanted to have in my collection is by Tarte. It's the Man Eater palette. Now, I haven't had an eyeshadow palette from Tarte in quite some time. I think the last couple of years, they just haven't come out with anything that like struck my interest, but when they came out with this definitely grabbed my attention. Look at the packaging. The packaging alone is absolutely gorgeous. Look at these colors. Oh my goodness, this is absolutely gorgeous. I may have swatched a couple of these shades, but outside of that, actually trying to do a look with this, definitely need to be using this. I mean, I have the palette, honey. I just need to be using them. An eyeshadow palette, of course, that I picked up this year just recently, which is what I did this look off of, is the Juvia's Place Culture 2 palette. The packaging on here is gorgeous. I have used this again for the makeup tutorial you guys should have already seen before you see this video. And these colors are absolutely stunning. The only thing about this palette, and even Culture 1, is that it just doesn't have like a deep enough shade in it for me. Like a black would have been nice in here, or a deep dark brown in here would have been really nice, because I did have to pull from another palette to get that deeper brown that I wanted. But outside of that, absolutely a gorgeous palette. I just love the pops of color and stuff in here. It's just really pretty, really different, and I cannot wait to get more use out of this one. Okay, another eyeshadow palette that I picked up this year is by e.l.f. It was the e.l.f. by American Eagle collaboration. This is how it looks. Really, really pretty. I don't even know if I may have swatched a couple of these, but I have not gotten any use out of this yet, so I'm really excited to use this eyeshadow palette. Okay, and then another palette, I don't even remember when I picked this up, but I know I have not used this palette at all, really. It's by Juvia's Place. It's the Nomads palette, and again, the packaging on this is super cute. And y'all, look at these colors. Oh my goodness, these colors are to die for. I know y'all probably gonna say that looks like the same palette you pulled out already. Similar but different. Similar but different, okay? I really want to use this palette. Yeah, I'm gonna figure out, yeah, I need to use this. Another palette that I bought, I think I bought this last year, maybe the year before last, and it is the LA Girl Hey Hey Vacay eyeshadow palette. I thought this was so beautiful. Look at the packaging on here, y'all. It's just so pretty, but have not used. Look at these colors. They're gorgeous. Really pretty, really fun for vacation, for summer, but I haven't used this. Definitely want to do a look with this before the summer ends, which is, I mean, summer is almost over, okay? So I need to really do a look with this really, really soon. Okay, I got some beauty supply store goodies, and then I got some eyeshadow palettes from TJ Maxx that I haven't used. So let's start with the beauty supply goodies that I picked up. The first one is the Nicka K Jungle Haze palette. Y'all, that's the packaging. These colors, again, absolutely gorgeous. Look at that color story, beautiful. So again, I need to get some use out of this palette. And then I bought this one this year. This is by Ruby Kisses. This is their Gemstones 24K Nudes palette. Absolutely gorgeous. I got this because it kind of reminded me of one of the Huda Beauty palettes. So that's why I got this. I've swatched this, but I have yet to use this. Hopefully I'll get a chance to use this towards the end, maybe towards the end of the year. But this is a really beautiful palette. Okay, the next one is also by Ruby Kisses. I think I got this year or last year. The name of this is called Jade. Such a beautiful palette. Oh my goodness. Look how pretty that is. And these swatch really, really beautifully. Like, I have all of the colors. I don't need another eyeshadow palette unless it just catches my eye and I love it and I just want to add it to my collection. So the next palette that I dive for this too is the Metropolitan Vibes by Absolute New York palette. The packaging is really pretty on here as well. These colors are absolutely stunning. They're stunning. But I have not reached for this. I have not done anything with this palette since I've done that Sam's Beauty haul. I've done nothing but had it sitting in the drawer, so we got to get some use out of her. And then the palettes that I got from TJ Maxx, I have three Cara Beauty palettes that I have not touched. 3. And I didn't get these last year. I don't think. I may have gotten these last year. I may have even gotten these the year before last, but it's time to use them. The first one is You Had Me at Aloha. This is really pretty. The color story is gorgeous. I mean, you get all these beautiful bright colors in here. I mean, gorgeous. I just haven't used it. The next Cara Beauty palette is Gentle Teaser. And these colors are really cute and fun. Maybe towards like the end of summer going into fall, I can see me kind of pulling this one out and using it, doing some looks for you guys. Or like if I'm just going somewhere, I can see me pulling this out. It's really pretty. You can use this anytime, really. And then I have another Cara Beauty, and this is the Goddess Nim palette. I thought these shades of silver and gray would be really pretty to do, But when I say, I mean, it called my name when I was in the store, but I just haven't. Ooh, this color is really, this shade right here. Can y'all see how glittery that is? Y'all can't see that. Let me see. Let me re-swatch it. Look at that color. It's a little patchy, but I love the color. I gotta figure out what kind of look I can do with this, but I thought this would be a really beautiful eyeshadow palette to have. My last couple of eyeshadow palettes that I desperately need to use. I probably need to use these first. And I only say I need to use these first because they've been in my collection for a little bit. And I died for these palettes. These are more on the expensive side with the exception of one. Yeah, with the exception of one. And I just haven't reached for them, and I don't even know why. The first one is by Huda Beauty. It is the Wild Chamalon palette. Thought this was really pretty, if I'm pronouncing that right. This is the packaging on that. This is probably the cheapest one out of the ones I'm mentioning to you guys now. But look at this. I think I may have used this one time. But outside of that, I typically use my Huda Beauty small palettes like this, but for some reason I just have not gravitated towards this one. But I'm not getting rid of this, so I need to put this to use. And then the next one, I have three Natasha Denona palettes that are they're just going to waste, y'all. The first one is the Natasha Denona Sunrise palette. I think, yeah, I died for this too. And I don't know if I've used this at all. I may have used this once, but I don't even think about this palette like that. It's like I have to be going through my collection and looking for something else, and I see it and I'm like, oh yeah, you know, but I don't know why, because this is such a beautiful eyeshadow palette, but I'm just not reaching for this. But she ain't going nowhere. She gonna get used. The next one this is more of a newer palette that I picked up. I want to say I may have picked this up last year or maybe the year before, but it's newer than the other ones. This is the Natasha Denona Retro palette. The packaging is absolutely gorgeous. I love this color. I ain't touched this. I ain't touched it. I have not done anything with this. Don't even look like I swatched this at all. So yeah, we got to get some use out of her. I think I'll probably pull this out more towards the fall and winter, because I feel like this would be really appropriate for the fall and winter. So I'll have some looks coming with this soon. And then the next one is the Natasha Denona Bronze palette. Again, a beautiful palette. I think I've used this once. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful palette. I can use this anytime. I can use this now, fall, winter. It doesn't matter. I could use this now, but I think for this one I would also just save this for when we get ready to go into the fall and winter, so I can do some looks with this one. Okay, and then my last two palettes are some of my, I'm trying to think, are they my most expensive? Yeah, probably my most expensive palettes that are just sitting here looking at me. And they're by Mother Pat. And Mother Pat ain't cheap, and I need to be using Mother Pat's palettes. But that being said, the first one is the Pat McGrath Celestial Divinity palette. I had to have this, y'all. I had to have this. I love the colors in here, but I have not reached for this palette. The packaging is beautiful. I haven't bought any more of these palettes that she has out because I haven't used this one like that. Here is the colors here, which are really pretty. Y'all know the purples and the green in here and the gold. I mean, they pull me in. The colors pull me in. It's just I don't reach for it like that. So I gotta start getting some use out of this one. And then the last palette is by also Pat McGrath. I don't know what's the name of this one. This is the Divine Rose palette, I believe. Yeah, this is the Divine Rose palette. Y'all know I died for this too. I died for this palette. And y'all, it is dying in my collection because I'm not using it. These are the colors. Really, really pretty. Beautiful. This, and I think did I catch this on sale? I think I caught this on sale, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe I didn't. If I paid full price for it, Lord have mercy, it's just sitting in my collection, just collecting dust, Jesus. So I need to get some use out of this. These are all of the eyeshadow palettes that I have bought this year, last year, years prior, and I just have not had an opportunity to really play in my eyeshadow palettes like that. And I want to hold myself accountable and start playing around with my makeup on and off camera. You know, I don't want to just do makeup tutorials for you guys. I want to use my stuff off camera as well. With that being said, comment down below and let me know which eyeshadow palettes you would like to see me using in makeup tutorials so that I can make that happen for you guys. And also comment down below and let me know if you're just like me, you collect eyeshadow palettes. I mean, you're not trying to just collect them, but you have the intention of using them. But it's like, you know, for me, when I get something new, if I get a new eyeshadow palette, it's like the old eyeshadow palette, which really ain't old, it's still new, but it's not as new as the eyeshadow palette that I just bought. It goes by the wayside. So I don't really need any more eyeshadow palettes. I'm really hoping and praying that I don't buy any more eyeshadow palettes. I want to say this year, but I know me, I'm gonna probably see something that draws me in, but it has to really pull me in order for me to buy it. If it doesn't pull me in, I am not gonna be buying any more eyeshadow palettes because I have enough. And I just need to start using what I have in my collection because I have all of the colors. There's not a color that I don't have. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget, guys, to subscribe to my channel, comment down below, click that notification bell, thumbs up this video, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.